Hello, my wonderful Steph. Coming to you from my house today. I know, fantastic. Just wanted to let you know where we're going this week. A couple reminders. The first few weeks, especially the first month, I'd say the first 3-4 weeks, super important that you're building that relationship with the kids. So get to know their names, come up with some ideas just to get to know them better. Some of the things I've heard that worked really, really good is like a top 10 list. What are your top 10 favorite things? What kind of music do you listen to? What's your favorite restaurant? That kind of stuff. So you guys can put those together. Just a great way to get to know your kids. Make sure you're emailing your kids. Make sure you're calling your kids. That'll be the best way. It'll pay off the best if you do that within the first 4 weeks of doing that on a really regular basis. So this week's lesson is basically the idea of, hey, listen, just because I don't like it doesn't mean it's not something I should do anyway. And the biblical illustration we're going to use is out of Luke 22:41-42, where Jesus says to God the Father, I don't really want to do this. I don't really want to die on a cross, but I'm willing to put what I want aside and do what you want me to do. And a lot of times with kids and with parents, it's we're going to be teaching our kids that they need to do that they need to put aside what they really want and what they think is right, and really submit to their parents and honor their parents by doing that, instead of always fighting them and always resisting them. And of course I'll give some funny illustrations about stupid fights that I've had over ridiculous things. And so anyway, so the main idea that we want them to walk away with is the idea that it's not their will, it's not what they want, it's really their parents submitting to their parents and letting their parents guide them. And that's when they can really develop that relationship with mom and dad. In the beginning, it starts off with the tension idea being we are always telling our parents that we want it my way and not your way. And so we're just going to try to turn that and say, hey, listen, we really need to first say, God, I want your way. And as I do it your way, I'm really kind of doing it the way that mom and dad would want me to do it. So that's kind of where we're heading. The big idea for them is, let us take that moment in our life and say, Mom and Dad, I'm going to do what you say. Even if it doesn't make sense to me, I'm going to stop resisting you, and I'm going to start obeying you and doing the things that you ask me to do, because it's not my will, but I want yours done right now. I want to help you. I want to be the best kind of son or daughter I can be for you. And if that's going to change the relationship, it's going to make it better. Mom and Dad are going to feel more like the kids are on their side instead of always this tension and fighting. Okay, so we're going to be driving that home, and of course I'm always going to be putting in their face about it and things they need to change. Okay, I encourage you to give your kids a call this week before Wednesday. Okay, so give your kids a call before Wednesday. Prepare. This week there will be that weird transition, so you guys will be in small groups first, and then you'll come into the big room and I'll teach you. So your job is really to support what I'm going to be saying. Okay, so I'm going to be using that verse out of Luke 22:41-42. I would encourage you to find some creative ways to teach through that passage, through how they do it in their house, so that when they come back for me, I'm just going to give them the big blast. Okay, love you guys. Hope you have a great week. See you on Wednesday.